One young man who traveled from Africa to America has had his life changed forever. In this week's edition of Today's Health, Brian Masters shares with us how a small gesture of medical care can sometimes lead to a lifetime of goodwill.
She wrote, "I like mangoes and oranges."
Report card day means the dining room table at Kara Higgins' home looks like a mess.
P4.
P4? Oh, I was thinking she was a little older.
Ananias helps her pair the personal letters from children in the East African country of Rwanda.
And there's just no fast way to do this.
With their school grades, then mail them to their sponsors. The kids used to live in orphanages, but now go to school.
You found it!
Oh,
Perfect. Good work.
thank you.
We only have like 158 more.
Ananias used to be one of the orphans writing those letters. His first plane ride was out of necessity. Health issues and the pain that went with it kept him out of school and brought him to the United States on a medical visa.
Right over here?
After landing in America, Ananias Shizuzu checks in with the orthopedic team at Omaha's Ortho, Nebraska. Watch when he walks, rocking back and forth. One leg is 2 inches shorter than the other. Because of the lack of medical care in Rwanda, a genetic condition that could have been corrected as a kid has gotten worse as the 20-year-old has grown up. The head of his femur is nearly gone. He needs a new left hip.
And we just felt like he needed to be with people who knew him well, that could care for him.
Days later, he got it. We're there as he recovers from hip surgery.
So you're just going to try to go like this. Okay?
Yeah.
Can you try to do that over there? Help you? Ready?
His leg is tender. The previously underused muscles are now stretching and realigning.
We got to get this one around.
A few minutes later, though, he's up and walking. 2 of the kids there to share in the moment were adopted by the Higgins a few years ago. They were orphans in Rwanda, too.
He misses the kids in our program a lot. That's his family, that they've been with him through really hard times. And so he will be going back in July. But he has 2 families. He has family here and he has family in Rwanda. And family doesn't leave, right?
Yeah.
In other health news this morning, teen births continue to drop in the U.S. along with infant deaths. New government data reveals the number of overall births increased by 1% between 2013 and 2014, but the teenage birth rate decreased by 9% during the same time period. The infant mortality rate also continues to decline, dropping another 2.5%. There was no significant change in the number of deaths among children over 1. Personalized music playlists may be beneficial for people with dementia. A Brown University study tracked dementia patients living in nursing homes with and without the Music and Memory program, which provides residents with their favorite tunes. Patients who participated in the program were more likely to discontinue antipsychotic and anxiety medications and less likely to show disruptive behaviors. New research suggests reading to children when they are babies can have long-lasting benefits. Researchers at NYU tracked 250 mothers and their children from the time they were 6 months old until the age of 4. Kids who were read to more often tended to have higher verbal and literacy skills when entering elementary school. Quality of reading time was also very important. Children whose parents discussed the pictures and emotions of the characters in books were more likely to read at an earlier age. That's it for this week's edition of Today's Health. And coming up on KPVI News Today, we take a look at your KPVI News Today headlines.